Finsky here from Toe the Line, joined today by the big boss man, Joe Brown. How you doing, my man?
Good as gold, my man. Good as gold.
Seeing you rocking the BKB gear. Where can we get that, actually? We'll start off with that.
Corrupt Sheriff. Great line of loads of stuff, mate. Good prices. Yeah, Corrupt Sheriff online on Facebook. Tom Phillips, you can see him on Facebook. Yeah, he's turnarounds like that as well. Good prices, as I say. Represent the brand, people. Represent it.
Legend. Now, how's that been for you? Obviously, working with Corrupt Sheriff, been perfect, golden.
Yeah. He's a good guy to work with. As you know, you've got to kiss a few frogs, as we always do in BKB. But we got there in the end. He's good lads. You know, what we need is someone that's going to share our passion, working passion. And that's quite hard to find, you know, because you're up at 5 o'clock every morning doing what we do, out in the street. And, you know, when we message someone, we're like, oh, what's going on? And then you're waiting 3 days for a reply. I'm like, man, get a fucking grip. Nah. So, yeah, we found a good guy here. He's a worker, he's passionate, he's ambitious. Sweet, yeah.
Legend. Tom Phillips, as I say, a great guy, and definitely check out corruptsheriff.com because they've got some great deals there. So we'll start off talking about you. BKB has obviously been around for quite some years now, but it wasn't BKB trademark, it was Be Bad and then You Be Bad. So how did you get into BKB and how's that journey been for you?
I got through it by luck on social media, and that's literally how it all started. I was bored one Sunday afternoon or one weekend. I was going through and I saw the passion for the sport, but it was run by idiots. You know, you could see that by just looking at it. It was sort of like, you know, it's similar to some companies now, just trying to make a quick buck, putting local pub fights against pub fighter. You know, I'm the toughest man in the village sort of thing. I thought, you know, the passion was there. The fans were amazing. You know, they were willing to spend money on a good brand, but it just wasn't there. So I thought, right, if I did this right, you know, going back 7 years now, I'm going back a long time, so a long journey. You know, people seem to think this just come overnight, but I can assure you it didn't. There's a lot of work's gone into this. And that's literally how it all started with Facebook, just by luck, really.
And for those who haven't seen those sort of old fights, what was the atmosphere like at those shows?
Different. They were definitely different. The way it is now is the way I always wanted it to be. You know, in the respect of it's more classy. You know, it's more of an evening now. People come out for an evening. You know, I go to, I'll walk around and I'll see fans eating dinner with their family before the fight. Before it used to be people turning up with cans of Stella. You know what I mean? And you know, each their own. It was good. And some of them boys have come with us. A lot of the old fans are passionate. You know, we've got loads. You know, like Dave Sylvester, for argument's sake, I'll just grab him. It's only because, but he doesn't miss a show. 2 VIP, 2 VIP, 2 VIP. He even bought 2 VIP when he couldn't make it. About days ago, yeah. He's like, nope, I'm supporting the brand. And it's sort of like it's got a bit of a cult following over the years, you know. And that's lovely. It's brilliant.
Definitely. And as you say, it's gone from the hay bales to the ring, and it's become an accessible sport, a family sport. We see kids at the shows. It's a brilliant day out for the family. So with that in mind, there are those who jumped off the bandwagon. They thought this was, you know, this is too mainstream. What would you say to those people that criticise the development of BKB?
Look at us now, bitches. You know, I don't know. It's like playing. I'm a football nut, right? I love my football, and well, I'm a Watford fan, so we'll leave that there. Shit, but Monday League football or pub level, yeah. And someone comes in and says, right, we're going to make this Premier League, and people go, no, I don't want to play Premier League. I want to stay in the pub level. You know, each to their own. But I think, you know, the true fighting fan has come with us, and we've picked up fans along the way, and everyone's welcome.
Definitely.
You know what?
And obviously, as I say, you've gone from the very bottom to the top. Why is BKB the number one bare knuckle company in the world?
50-50 fights. No one will ever come in and say to me, I'll be the away fighter. I had a couple of people even over lockdown. You know, I can't do tickets. It's not about that. We're about, I can't do tickets, so put me as the away fighter. I don't mind going in as the underdog. No, you don't understand what I'm doing here, man. Everything's 50-50. YouTube numbers will show that. around the world. They're amazing. You know, people know a good tear up. We're known for 50-50 fights. No matter from the first fight to the last fight, every fight is a main bill. That's what I wanted it to be. You know, you could put the so-called main bill second in, and it would fit, because fight of the night could be the first fight on, and that fight night could be the last fight on. You know, we fight is 50-50. They're matched really well. Me and little Jimbo go through it. I say little because he's tiny. we go through it all, and you know, we don't just go by height. We go into every detail, and that's been the case for 7 years now, and that won't change. If you look, if BKB, you're not coming to Ruck, it's as simple as this. If you don't want to come and fight, and you don't want to write 50-50, and you think you're going to have a bully day, we're not the company for you. Simple as that.
Exactly. As I say, bare knuckle boxing for me is so appealing, and the reason why I cover it is because you've taken the best aspects of boxing and MMA. You know, boxing is a journeyman system, which was a problem, and it always has been a problem. It's been an unwritten rule, but it's been taken away, and we've got 50-50 fights, just like mixed martial arts, with the exact same action as boxing, plus the added brutality of the bare knuckle, and it's just such an exciting sport to see grow. So I've got to ask you, we're talking about purpose. What drives you? What drives you to get up every day and do what you do?
Vision, winner. You know, I've always been very competitive, no matter what. You know, if I'm playing Monopoly with my kid, I want to, you know, and he's 8 months old. No, I'm just my family. It's well documented. You know, I'm not a party boy. I'm not into all that crap. I'm too old for that. Never have been really. I've just always wanted to be. You know, when everyone was a little bit younger and they was watching, I don't know, Goodfellas, and they all want to be that guy, I used to think, what the fuck? No. I'll have a couple of businesses or whatever, work hard, nice family, have a nice wife, have some kids. You know what I mean? And I've achieved that, and I'm happy. I've got three great kids. We're over the moon. We're living lovely. You know, we all get on really well, and that's all that matters to me.
Living the dream, as I say, you can't ask for any better.
But look at his face. You know, Mrs. Paul well, didn't she?
Absolutely no doubt, Joe. Absolutely no doubt.
Yeah. Bloody, she's punching.
100%. So we'll talk about fights. Obviously, at the moment, we've got, the biggest fight in BKB history, the rematch, Ricardo Franco versus Jimmy Sweeney. I'm excited. Are you excited?
Oh, mate, honestly, 2 biggest names in that division in the world. No two ways about it. Stop the bullshit. Stop the press. Let's stop the crap. 2 biggest names. Bang. You know what a man Franco is. Franco wins the belt, right? He is straight away, within 2 days, contacting me to want that fight again because he wants to put it to bed. Now that's BKB.
What a guy.
That's bare knuckle boxing, mate. That's the people we want fighting for us. Like Franco the champ, he come over, he's done the business, he's done it. Oh, mate. But he's a great guy. And then you've got Jimmy on the other hand, who's an absolute legend. Jimmy's been with me donkey's years now. And he's probably one of the easiest men, if not the easiest man I've ever dealt with in any line of business.
Yeah.
No ego. He's just a great guy. You know, he's just had a baby. You know, he's a great dad. All that sort of stuff. And, you know, that's the sort of people we want around us, mate.
Good people, as I say, hard workers.
Yeah, hard workers. You know, not line chasers. All that crap. You know, because you get found out. Same as any sport, like boxing, it's all coming out now about the cheating and all this sort of stuff. And it's going to happen. It's going to happen. And that sort of things because the prize is so big.
Yeah.
You know, it's going to happen. And the higher you go, the more cheats you get. It's the same as anything, you know. It's the same as in football, you know.
It's a problem. So we'll move on from there just before we start talking about who you've got to thank for your journey so far. Mount Rushmore. Now, this is something I asked Jim. Who are your 4 greats? The 4 guys you think these guys define BKB?
Well, I'm going to go back, thinking of that, I'm going to go back to the people that have been with me for a long time. Because for me, these people sort of like put BKB on the map in a lot of ways, you know. Because a lot of people seem to think, you know, don't forget, this is only about my 6th interview in 7 years.
Wow.
I honestly don't do interviews. You know, even in the old documentary I was
Yeah.
I asked out of it about 6 times. I was like, no, just do it without me. But you know, I have to be in it. But so I go back to the old school. I like loyalty. A life around loyalty. My life is all about loyalty, and I will go Sean George.
Yep.
A man's been with me a long, long time. Again, easy to deal with. You know, great guy. Got to throw Jimmy Sweeney in there. Jimmy's made BKB. You know, he's well named now. Absolutely. So all these guys. I'm going back a little bit further as well. A guy, Michael Ferry, heavyweight champion. I think I might be correct in saying, you know, because it was so much going on and what have you, I think he's 14-0. People forget that. Michael Ferry is no man's fault. And he was a high level in the back in the day, and you could sort of see that high level with him. He brought the sport on. And another fighter that I really liked at the time, and unfortunately retired, is Michael Terrell. God, that boy was smooth. He's a heavyweight, but God, he didn't waste a punch. He reminded me of Lennox Lewis a bit. Every punch counted. You know, Lennox Lewis always hit the money, didn't he?
As I said, those are some exciting days for the heavyweights. And, well, we're starting to see a bit of a resurgence in heavyweights. We've signed quite a few, so hopefully we'll see a new era of heavyweight bare knuckle boxing. But as I say, Joe, thank you so much for your time. Let's finish off just talking a bit about who you've got to thank. Who have you got to thank for this journey?
Oh, God, bloody hell, where do I start? Well, obviously, putting up with all the shit. You know, there's so many people to thank. You know, just so much work goes into this behind the scenes. God, I'll be here all day.
Yeah.
Family, because that's what I'm all about. You know, it's all about my family here. But before you go, I'm going to do this. Look, right, I am going to give away this hat.
Okay.
Right, as you can see, and this T-shirt, medium T-shirt. Right, limited edition, top of the range. That was meant for my head. Right, I'm going to give that away. I want somebody to put on the main page their 4 best BKB fighters since BKB started and reason why.
Awesome.
And I will pick a winner tomorrow at 8 p.m.
8 p.m. So
okay.
We'll have to get this out today then.
Mate, the pressure's on. Get sent to. Here, wait, I've got to do this as well. Everyone says I always do it. Every time. Old Jimmy Hill. So we do that, mate. Little giveaway, BKB goodie bag. I might throw. I've got some other stuff in there as well. I'm going to throw some other bits in as well.
Perfect. Well, guys, get on that, as I say. And Joe, again, thank you so much for your time. And again, thank you for this opportunity. It's been awesome. I've loved working for BKB. And here's to many more years.
Top man. Cheers, buddy.
Thanks, buddy.